Welcome to the Momaja Awards. Yes, thank you for all the love. After much anticipation and waiting, we will finally be crowning the best, and even the worst, of the year. Stay tuned, it's much fun. Wow, thank you Karina, that was amazing and everyone enjoyed it and nobody said anything bad about her. After making the mistake of letting my audience vote for who they believed deserved to be crowned the best of the year, I decided, never again. No for you. What the fuck is this shit? Don't play with me ever again. So I present, the Momaja Awards. Voted by a panel of expertise judges, aka, me. To start us off, let us think back to the beginning of the year. It was a battle between the cubes, the girl crush, and even the snoozers. But who came out on top? The award goes to Boa. Without releasing shit but a boring ass fucking Japanese song to celebrate her anniversary, Boa still comes out on top. Do better. Hey Kotty. You know what I think of when I think about the beginning of the year? All the terrible songs that just would not leave the timeline and hence, they were stuck in your head. It's time to present our first award, Terrible Earworms. Your nominees are the following. And the award goes to Money by Lisa. Though she was not nominated for this award, there was an overwhelming amount of votes for her somehow. Well, congrats to lalisa. Lalisa. Don't drop your money, babe. I might pick it up. Speaking of picking up, it reminds me of produce. Our sisters were busy this year, weren't they? A lot of them caught actress disease and really don't give a fuck about music anymore, to my dismay. Some of them, however, are still kicking and attempting to save music. Here are our nominees for Best Post-Produced 101 Release 2021 version. And the winner is, drumroll plaza, oh my god, it's, I Like You by Aria. Some of you may have forgotten, or probably didn't know at all, but there are two Aria's members who participated in Produce 101, but sadly, were eliminated in the first two rounds. Still, congratulations to my besties, it's much deserved. And that also reminds me our favorite group on Navi's Avenue. Eyes won. Fortunately, they disbanded this year, and like your mother on Black Friday weekend, the K-pop girlies all rushed like animals to get their piece of the pie. And from this, we saw many Eyes One sons be born. It's time for our next award, Best Eyes One Rip-Off. What a fantastic list we have here on Minds Girls Planet. All songs were amazing, and somehow better than most Eyes One releases. We had to tip our hats off to these ladies. But still, only one could win. The fans, aka me, voted for one winner. Who will take it home? The winner is... Congratulations to Lightsum. The only award they have, I fear. Just kidding. I'm giving the award to my besties WJSN. See, Eyes once stole their concept when they did the D-Dance song. But little did they know that WJSN grabs back. They took the elements of Eyes one's song but made it their own, something nobody up here did, I fear. Speaking of fear, I fear our next performers will be dragged their entire career if their company doesn't come up with something else quick. Ladies and gentlemen, aespa. You know something? We talked about a lot of post-produced groups, but we have yet to award a post-Eyes one group? Shall we do that now? I agree. So everyone knows that our favorite group disbanded this year. I know, so sad, right? But with that, we saw several debuts. But who is the best? Let's take a look at our nominees. And nothing Fiona. The winner of this award got all the votes. We all know who it is. Glassy by Joe Yuri. Congratulations, bestie. 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 That sounds familiar. Reminds me of all my favorite hags. And although bestie is third in K-pop, I am talking second. This year, many older groups on the brink of disbandment, or even worse, already disbanded, had many comebacks and reunions. But of course, we could only award one. But for the next few seconds, let's celebrate them all. Your nominees are... And the winner is... Bang by After School. The performance that surprised us, shook us, but stuck with us. Thank you, Kotty, for all that you do. But our hag celebration doesn't stop there. Many hags are still releasing bops to this day, not you, showing these 4th gen girls exactly how it's done. Let's present our next award titled, No One in 4th Gen Could Do It, but we might be thankful for that. And the award goes to Strawberry Kisses by Bebe Yana. You might be thinking to yourself, bitch, who the fuck is that? Well, I won't be telling you. Baby, let's Google. Speaking of Google, many of these next artists will not appear on anyone's search engine. But first, another performance. These girlies were trending on everyone's search engines after many bad encores. That's right. Everyone, give it up for Twice. What a beautiful performance. We had to stand. Not literally. Haha. If you don't remember, we were discussing search engines and which groups wouldn't appear. Well, here are our best new nominees. Ishilin, Hot Issue, Dream Note, Pretty G, Posh Girls. And the award goes to Yeongyun. With her street hit, Rain Star, Yeongyun reminded us all what it was like to be a young child, witnessing Avril Lavigne for the first time. As a young child, my least favorite thing to see was a back-to-school commercial. They would start off once a week or so, but then start flooding every ad break on every channel. Reminds me of the back-to-school commercial concept a lot of groups did this year. Let's take a look at our nominees. keep booing. You're right. Anyways, the award goes to Something in the Water by Boys World. This is nothing to be proud of, ladies. You will never be Fifth Harmony. Speaking of Fifth Harmony, it reminds me of groups falling out and disbanding. So today, right here right now, we're gonna celebrate the best disbandment of 2021. Very good. Friend. Eyes won. And the award goes to i-dle. Woohoo. Moving on, child. You know, that's actually something I said a lot this year. A lot of groups and soloists had comebacks this year that simply weren't worth the wait or didn't live up to our expectations. Shall we take a look at our nominees? And the biggest loser is Red Velvet. First of all, how dare you? Is this who we really are? I mean, they're so lucky that the B-sides ate as usual, but come on now. You know, this year, a lot of people have been asking about my sexuality because I have been at the center of a lot of homophobic scandals and used the word twink. Is she gay? Is she queer? Nigga, I'm a straight white woman, do not ever question it. But I thought it was time that for once on this channel, we celebrate the LGBT community. The hits that you love this year, that were inspired by your community, or those that are so bad that only gay people on hard drugs and a club would understand it. Let's take a look at our nominees. Easy by WJSN. Libido by Only One Of. La 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 by Codes. Not Friends by Loona. Queendom by Red Velvet. Fire Saturday by Secret Number. Go or Stop by Somi. The winner is Easy by WJSN. Queerbaiting done right, I'm right? LOL. Speaking of done right, I fear that was not a word in K-pop's vocabulary this year. There was a lot done wrong. Most specifically, this retro trend. This year, we saw many groups cosplay as The Weeknd, Doja Cat, and Dua Lipa to give us a retro hit. But none of them released hits as good as those listed. But speaking of cosplay, I think it always starts at home first, right? So before we get to that, let's discuss those who are still ripping off itzy eras from 2019. Our nominees are and the winner is absolutely no one. Do better. Actually, it would go to Gotcha by a shoo-in, but it doesn't fit the criteria as the audience and panel of me have decided that it is in fact weki meki cosplay. But let's go back to our retro The Weeknd, Doja Cat, and Dua Lipa cosplay. Still, let's take a look at our nominees. And the winner is Switch to Me by Rain featuring JYP. What can I say? Nothing at all. But when it comes to these albums, boy did I have a lot to say this year. In this midst of terrible music and single albums, these babes make bodies of work. It's time to present the nominees of Album of the Year. Savage by aespa. Formula of Love by Twice. Summer Holiday by Dreamcatcher. Hello by Joy. Crunchel by Chungha. Time About by Yukika. Unnatural by WJSN. What a list we have here. It must have been hard to decide which album to vote. Luckily it was only up to me. The album of the year goes to... Wait, what's this? I'm getting word that it's a tie between Miniseries by Suman and Slum and Better by Boa. Well, there you have it. We had a lot more awards to give out this evening, but I do not give a fuck. Thank you for watching.